Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Canada First. a very special episode of Canada First here. What's going on, everybody in the chat? We have like 300 of you guys in the chat already. Let's go, dude. Canada First is rising. We're rising out here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the audio on.
Provincial politics as
while we schmood here.
They came second.
Let's take a look at chat. This is hype. This is hype. Yo, we got Nate Smokes, we got Alti, we got your boy Toenail, Skier Zoomer, Canada First, Sammy Heidberg, Chuck Master. Let's go. Call sign Canuck. What's going on, buddy? All of our based Canadian Leafs out there, plus many more. And, you know, you guys might notice that we are in a little bit of a different location here. I'm getting pulled right now. I'm getting pulled on my phone for the election. That's kind of neat. That's kind of neat, and a very neat way to start off this stream here. But I'm in a different location than usual, and we are here at an undisclosed locale. You guys will never figure it out. But we have a very special guest who will be in the house upcoming here, as well as many special guests joining us on the show. Coming up very soon. Coming up very soon on the show live. We're going to get some interviews going here. And of course, you guys saw our little intro. You guys saw the promo. We got the one and the only Nicholas J. Fuentes joining us live to interfere in our election. He is going to bring the foreign interference for this stream. The American foreign interference in the Canadian election. We have Nick Fuentes joining us. The Groyper American leader. Let's go. After that, well, you know, I'm not going to say exactly when Nick's coming on. I'm not going to say exactly when Nick's coming on. But additionally, I should say, we have Raging Dissident, who is at the PPC HQ party in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, out west. So he is going to be joining in here periodically throughout the night to give us a inside look at what's going on at PPC HQ during this very exciting night. So we'll have Raging Distant. We got Dalton Clodfelter. We got Beardson Beardley. We got Greg Wycliffe joining us. We got Chad Latanzo, Edgy D, Rance Derrick. We got Jaden McNeil, the gamer. Can I get a gamer in the chat for Jaden McNeil? Who else we got? Kai Clips. Yo, Kai Clips is gonna join us, dude. Kai Clips is gonna join us. Plus many others. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be a fantastic night. Can I get a... Dude, the chat. The chat is just going off. Here, I got to... Let's go like this with the chat. We're gonna fix the chat here. And let me know if the audio is good too. I want you guys to be able to hear the CBC stream. Ew, this is Toronto. Gross. Ew. Stinky Toronto. Get out of here, dude. But let's get the chat fixed up a little bit here. Because it's clipping into... It's clipping. There we go. That should be better. That should be better like that. Is that better, guys? Is that better? Or do you guys want it bigger? We can always go back and forth. Who knows? Who knows? But we're here at the special location with some very special guests coming quite soon. In a couple hours here. I'm here with some people already, but obviously... Don't want to dox. You don't want to dox anybody because we know that we have anti-hate watching us. Last night, I went live with Chelsea Hillier, the based PPC candidate. Truly Canada First. A true Canada First candidate. Went live with Chelsea Hillier on the Plaid Army stream with Rance Derrick, Raging Distant, Maxime Bernier himself, the leader himself. 07s for Maxime Bernier in the chat. The leader himself. Mark Friesen was there. And we went live last night for a nice little schmooze stream. And while the stream was going, they're on Twitter, they're making their post, you know. the white supremacists are streaming a night before the election. The white supremacists, they're streaming a night before the election. Oh, here we fucking go. So they're watching, and you know, this is glorious. This is glorious. Now, before we bring on some guests here, and I set up some moderators with the jobs of, you know, getting our based guests into the Discord. Here, let's move this down a little bit. I think we got to move my camera. It seems like I'm clipping a little bit. There we go. But so moderators, if you guys could watch the chat, our guests, if you're coming in, just give me a text, hop in, then I can drag you in.
The early results there, but a key battleground riding in Newfoundland and Labrador.
Oh, we got a very important text here.
Chris O'Neill Yates is there with none other than Jack Harris. Chris O'Neill Yates, you can tell him that everybody was saying nice things about him. That's what happens when you retire from politics.
Very important text right there. We got a very important text. Breaking news, breaking news. We have an update. We have an update. But you guys can't know the update yet.
People have always said nice things about you, Mr. Harris, I suppose. This is what Rosie was
So as the guests start to roll in here, if our base Jannies, as Napoleon's calling them, if our base Jannies could pretty please drag them into the... I'm way louder than CBC, am I? I can fix that for you. We'll turn CBC up a little bit for you, bud. But the base Jannies, please drag in our guests into general. Then I can add them into the screen call here. Okay, so if you guys don't know what we're looking for here, we are looking for as many People's Party of Canada seats as possible. As many People's Party of Canada seats as possible, okay? And there's a couple ridings that we're going to be looking very, very closely at, including Elgin Middlesex London with Chelsea Hillier. We're going to be looking very closely at Mark Friesen's riding. I believe that is, it's like Saskatoon Grasswoods, right? We're going to be looking at Maxime Bernier's riding, of course, in the Beauce, as well as the Fort McMurray riding out west. I think that these four ridings have a fantastic chance at securing some PPC seats here. And actually, just before I went live here, just before I went live on the CBC live stream, they were talking about Elgin Middlesex London.
Okay, Chris, thank you for that. All Newfoundland.
You guys are saying the CF logo blocking the Liberal count. Oh, we have to see the Liberal count, don't we? I'll move it. I'll move it.
Let's go to Adrian, who's got some
These viewers, man. These viewers. I'm just kidding. I love all you guys.
This is another area that the NDP were hoping to make inroads. If we
Let's
have
put this over here like that. How's that?
Is leading by 5.
How's that? But they were talking about Elgin Middlesex London, and you know, this has been a hotbed throughout this whole election cycle. Elgin Middlesex London, the current incumbent is Karen Vecchio with the CPC, and there's lots of weird stuff that went on with her. There's lots of weird stuff. She is not conservative in any sense. She quite literally wants to turn your children transgender. And ever since, you know, 2015 when she was elected, she's just been sitting there pretty. And there's 1 month until she gets her pension. 1 month until she gets her pension. For life, right? And if Chelsea Hillier wins tonight,
our next result is going to be
then she doesn't get her pension. And we BTFO one of these corrupt globalist DPC candidates or MPs. Just striking one off the list. Just striking one off the list. And the great thing about this, too, is Chelsea Hillier ran a fantastic campaign. And I wonder why. I wonder why Chelsea Hillier ran a fantastic campaign.
Okay,
there could be many reasons for this. Many reasons for this. So we're going to be paying very close attention to Chelsea Hillier's campaign tonight. Very excited.
Lisa Wright.
Very excited.
Again, we talked about how conservatives felt in Newfoundland and Labrador. Listen, these
are I've had CBC muted on my headset here, so let's turn up and let's tune in here. Let's see what they're saying. Let's see what they're saying here. While we wait for our first guest to come in.
Seats coming out of Newfoundland and Labrador because not expected. Yeah. Quite frankly. But the reality is it's still early, and I'm not going to get too excited yet, but it's really nice to see the numbers roll in, and we'll see what ends up happening. And I do like Smitty's out east. It is good. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't even know it was a thing. There you go. Jerry, I'll ask you the same question here too. Not about Smitty's, about.
I hate seeing these
about what the
CBC
Liberals
anchors on
need
my
to do
screen,
in
man.
the Atlantic
I don't know if there's
provinces,
anybody that I hate more than
but also take a
journos.
couple, like,
I don't know if there's anybody that I hate more than
This
journos.
much free advertising since the PPC. And
You know, I hate the globalists, I hate the CPC, I hate Justin Trudeau, but these journos, there's something else.
24 to 26.
This guy's wearing the Stephen Guilbeault glasses over here.
All 32 of them.
The Stephen Guilbeault patented glasses.
Going to happen every election, and so they'll
Illegal Alien says, how many seats do you think the PPC will get?
Response to my questions. Is it
I'm
because
thinking
they
that we're
think
going to get
this
4 to
is-
5
this is
seats.
not
And, you know, we were talking about this
election
on the
that
Plaid Army
Liberals
stream
thought
last
they were
night.
going to have.
And,
Is that fair to say?
No, it's probably because
somebody who I
maybe the
respect
first
very,
time
very
I've been
much
out of my house
believes
in
that
a few,
we're going to be getting up to 30
going as an
seats.
Okay, great. We'll get to
See,
some
that
talk
might be
about
pushing it. It might be pushing it a
Let me
little
show
bit.
you what things look
It might be
like,
pushing it just a
across
little
the
bit.
Atlantic provinces,
But I
right
do
now.
think that we're going to pick up
The
some
colors
seats here.
will
I
give you a
do
sense of
think
what the story is in
that
these early
we are going
results.
to at
Big
least
parts
get
of red, of course,
2 to
but
3.
conservatives are there as well, and they would be happy to see
I'm
themselves
gonna go with my estimate of
in
5
three.
though. I
But
think a
again,
solid 5
very,
is a
very
good number to
early
kind of go
results at
with.
this hour, as we wait for more to come in, Adrian will give us some updates.
Yo, we got Edgy
We're going to
DTV
have a
in
look at
chat.
the very important
He says
Cumberland
Mr.
Colchester
Butts and
again. This is
Stephen
one Eric Joel went
Gubu
to
are
visit and look at
gay
that.
lovers.
Stephen
That is
Ellis,
true. That's
family
actually
physician.
factual.
He's in
We got it
the
from
lead against
inside
Northern
source. Well,
But
actually,
look at
it's
number
allegedly
3, the
factual.
People's Party of Canada. I'm sorry,
It
Gary,
is
I know you don't
allegedly
want to talk about it necessarily,
factual.
But this might be a sign.
We got
of
it from an
things to come
inside
as
source, from an
candidates
inside
across the country.
source.
Let's just see what kind of effect they have.
From
But
a
they won
groiper that
218
infiltrated the Liberal Party of
Thank you for
Canada.
that, Adrian. We're going to go to Kayla Hounsell. She's in South Shore.
That's
St.
who we got it
Margaret's.
from. That's who we got it from.
Waiting to see what results are there too, Kayla.
Yes, hi, Rosie. We're at the Curling Club in Bridgewater, which is headquarters tonight for Liberal incumbent Bernadette Jordan, who, of course, has been the federal fisheries minister for the past couple of years. It's a little bit quiet here right now. Jordan is not here. I'm told she's spent the day knocking on doors and that she is feeling optimistic and excited.
Should we bring in our first guest here? I think that we should bring in our first guest. Should we, guys? What times do we have? Perfect time. Perfect timing. Edgy D, I'm calling on you in the chat. I'm calling on you in the chat. I'm calling on Edgy D TV if you want to pop in. You can obviously pop in again later. You can pop in whenever you want. But if you want to pop in right now, feel free, because our first guest lined up is coming on at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, Edgy D, if you want to come into the Discord, I'll drag you in, buddy. Yo, Hugh Cares. What's going on, bud? 07's for Hugh Cares.
Hey, Kayla Hounsell.
A
thank you for
true
that. That's a good
Canada
example of
firster.
how sometimes local events can really affect the outcome of an election. Just want to update you, if you are in a line or you know someone who's in a line waiting to vote right now, Elections Canada wants to make sure that you know that if there are lineups inside or outside, the polling station will close at the time it's supposed to close, but if you are in line, stay in line. You will still be allowed to vote, so don't give up if you're in that line yet. We're going to take a short
Okay, I'm
break
just
here.
fixing
Canada
a
Votes
setting
2021.
here.
We'll be back with more results.
Gonna fix a little setting. It's called we do a little setting fixing. Oh, I went to commercial break just when I have to fix the setting, bruh. Bruh moment. Bruh moment. Or here, you know what? I'm calling on Napoleon. I'm calling on Napoleon in the chat. I'm calling on Napoleon in the chat. I just DM'd you, Napoleon. I have a special task for you. A very special task for Napoleon. And some of you guys are saying to lower the bit rate. I can do that too. I think I can do that as well. Oh, I have to end the stream. Okay, I'll be right back. It's gonna be like 5 seconds. It's gonna go off. It's gonna come back on. That's what's gonna happen, okay?